Does that sound like crickets?
Know what the
It
coming
sounds
of the
like
dragon means. It's Ulfric.
How much water have I got? Not much. Which isn't great. I'm taking all this stuff, of course, in order to sell it. Lockpicks are away stuff, which probably means arrows do too. Yeah. That's okay, that's doable.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Just doesn't bother her, man.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself. Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
Butterfly wing damages stamina. What this? Right. How much fucking little I gotta carry?
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid.
You.
If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
You can't exactly tell that I'm just a prisoner, dude. Can't mess me up, boss. What's that? When do you have 2 axes? Pretty sure I don't regenerate health naturally, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna be more careful. Like that. Ugh. Obviously, I'm gonna stop picking up the carry. Skulls are everywhere. And gear to increase carry weight is going to become a necessity, and carrying extra equipment not so much. Limited amount of potions, doing a lot of... Oh, there's no fast travel. There is caravans, but there's no fast travel.
Almost to Riverwood.
I couldn't even do fast travel if I wanted to.
Probably working in her lumber mill.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
No, you didn't. You and he are both fucking obsessed with that woman as far as I'm concerned. Neither of you deserve her to both forge that fucking letter. I am
hurt?
peckish.
What's happened?
I just ate a bunch of apples.
One of your comrades?
Well, I suppose
Not the comrade
time
yet.
passes by quickly.
Friend.
But fuck you.
I owe him my life. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when
Don't
the
stare
news
at me
from
saying that, you
Helgen reached
weirdo.
the Imperials.
Stop it.
Helgen? Has something happened?
Yeah, she's not normal.
You're right.
You're
Follow
taller
me.
than, or you are a tad
Todd,
bit taller than
come
me
here a
because you're a
minute.
Nord.
I need your help with
Pretty sure
something.
Nords are a
What
tad
is
bit
it,
taller than Orcs. At least they are
Drunk
here,
on
so
the job again?
Orcs are bigger though.
Todd, just come here.
Rayloff, what are you doing here? Ha, I'll be right down.
Uncle Rayleigh, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayleigh.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayleigh. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayloff, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up with the
Don't
headsman's
suddenly
block
look at
and
me.
ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't
Don't
mean a
fucking
real
look at me.
live-
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Stop looking at me. I'm not the
Maybe
one
we
telling
can
the
lay
fucking
up for a
story.
while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Rayloff's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything
I'm
else
going
you
to
need,
smack you.
just let me know.
Bread. Yeah. Carrot. Yeah. Yep.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I'm missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric Stormcloak. I'll let them into the
Except
house
the
and,
Imperialist did.
you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our meal, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
What the hell? Oh.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Look of the Dragon Ball, my Prior Emmeline Majune, Order of Talus Wayne Prior. Year 360 of the 30 or 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. Maybe we've had to take Dragonborn, who of course ruled by the Dragonborn Emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is the subject, near and dear to our hearts. In this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings and the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavour to seal tight the gates of oblivion, to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving aliens. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire were thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were only where the Amulet of Kings and light the Dragonfires. All the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The Emperors and Empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alessia, Rayman Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current Emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the Emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the Blessed Talos. Who was Tiber Septim? Very few realise that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity, and being the blessing of Akatosh himself is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become Emperor and light the Dragonfires are surely Dragonborn. Proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn, thus able to do these things? Also doing the size of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? What we can say is that it is both, and neither are the main mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace, but we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Rayman Cyrodiil was descended from Alessia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Rayman and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as Emperor's bodyguards, originated in the Akaviri Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Rayman Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Rayman himself never took that title in his lifetime, and of course there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The Emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the Imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are two or more potential Dragonborns at any time. You can't rule out these are her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Rayman's Empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those that they believed were, or might be, Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragon. Connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. These days when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known, and Norse tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after it became Rayman Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard, again the connection of dragons, the direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I'll leave you what is known as the Prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to Mordenkainen has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the eight corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. I want to make a Word document so I don't end up reading over the same fucking ones again. Books read. Books read. Skyrim. The Book of the Dragonborn. The Black Arrow V1. Now we also want to make this into 3 columns. It will be easier to read that way. Now I'm going to go down to this PC, Windows, here, Skyrim, red books. There we go. I'll read those later. I won't read books back to back, otherwise we're all going to get annoyed at that. I can't eat that, that'll make me sick. You can't tell me I'm peckish anymore. I feel better and I'm now satisfied. Am I? Because I appear to get peckish in just a few minutes. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Can I leave? Hang on. Grelid. Cannot you leave items in Grelid's house? Wait a minute, that's Grelid the Kind. The Girder, not Grelid, you fucking idiot. Grelid the Kind is a bitch that needs to die. Girder's house. Oh my goodness. There's suddenly no space there. In Girder's house. So no, so I can't leave stuff in the containers. I can still leave it out in the street though. Hang on. No, because that fucking beggar, I'm pretty sure is that prick up there. So, ooh, you just left that stuff lying around. Can I have it? Yoink, yoink, yoink. I don't even know where they live, come to think of it. Up there apparently. Hang on, wait for me. What the fuck was that noise?
Okay. Whatever you need. The finest weapons and armor.
Finest weapons and that's where you
live. I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Fucking snap 180 degrees. Cow tipping. I just figured out you can tip cows in Fallout New Vegas. The Brahmin in Fallout New Vegas. And I kinda want to do that. I can't obviously, but I want to. Food. Need it. Probably not handing that shit in the what's his name anymore.
You lost?
Excuse me?
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Just head north. I can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way.
Except you usually do.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm. Be careful. So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
You could always see Parthenax.
Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I'm not allowed to do that. That's an exploit. We're not allowed to do that.
Got enough to worry about. Taking care of my family. I don't concern myself with such matters. Aye.
Where can I sleep? I can sleep there. Beauty. This gold doesn't fucking weigh anything. Thankfully. I'm gonna take what I'm allowed to. You understand this, right? There's not a general store here, so... I do need a fishing rod, but there's one just down the road, actually. You didn't let me take... I'm robbing you, blind cunt. Are you that stupid? I will take everything that you let me take, and then when I can't take it, I'll stick buckets in your head. Iron armor. I can't sell it anyway, never mind. All luck in the dragon. Yes! Whoops.
Keep your eyes open.
I gotta shut him at some point. I have to sleep, mate. You don't have to, you're just programmed to sleep. Me, I have to. I don't have to, but it would be well advised that I do. Otherwise, bad things are gonna happen. You understand?
I hope to see you in wind. Good luck.
I don't. Poisoned. Why would we poison those? Poison, got it. I got one more salt pile. Shit. Okay, I'll just cook those on their own, so that's good. It's worth more, so I'm going to say it's better. Even though it doesn't look like it actually is. Hang on, what was that on the bottom? Ah. That's right. I'm moving... I swear I'm moving slower than normal. I hope so. Boy's yellow tunic makes him look like a gel.
I hope to see you in Windhell. Good luck.
Of course I still dress him in it because it's the most valuable one.
Or die well.
Preferably not die. I'm not allowed to die. If I die, then the Ironman challenge is over, and I'm trying to beat my friends at it. The current weapon is already poisoned? Well shit, maybe I don't feel poisoned enough.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm gonna have a snooze. In your bed, mind you. Now you better not fucking... Seriously, this fatigue system better work, you know, properly. They better not fucking make me tired after already fucking haven't slept for a bit like that. I hope so. Yay. Nom. Nom, nom, nom. Nom.
Make yourself
well
at
fed.
home.
Oh, okay, good. So there's well fed and then there's satisfied. Okay.
I'm glad
Hello.
to help any way I can. Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store. Strange. He says they hardly took anything. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric. Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Molly, you don't look old.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Taxes.
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Except he used what you can consider an unfair advantage.
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
The fuck's your problem?
I'm glad to help any way I can.
No, none of that. There, turning away now. I better not end up fucking getting tired during the bloody day. That's gonna make me a little bit. River, oh that's right, yeah, you're a trader, you buy shit. I was thinking the place doesn't have a general store. Yeah, it does. Fucking what's his gompers in there?
Can I help you?
You said I could stay here for as long as I like. Why am I being kicked out? Just come back in to take the hooker toss that you believe is within reason for me to take you.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Be
Well,
nice.
what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh. Okay. Sorry you had to hear that.
Be nice. No one got to be mean to each other.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but take a look.
I'll help you surely. Just hang on. Or I sell you a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
I didn't consent to this. I didn't say you could follow me. That
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
No. That can be very useful. So can that.
Till next time.
She left. I can stick a bucket on your head. Oh, that reads is funny to me. Alright, let's read this one. Speaking of reading. One of the more colourful legends in Nord folklore is the tale of Olaf One-Eye and Numinex. Long ago, in the First Age, a fearsome dragon named Numinex ravaged the whole of Skyrim. The dreadful drake wiped out entire villages. Is it a drake? So I don't think it's a drake. Because drakes, dragons, wyverns, they're all different. You know what a drake is? Drake can't fly. It looks like a dragon, but it's smaller and it can't fly. It can probably glide, but it can't fly like a dragon can. And the dragon and the wyvern, different creatures. A dragon, 4 limbs, which actually... come to think about it, I don't believe that dragons in this are actually dragons. Because I believe in actual mythology, dragons have 4 legs and wings that kind of, you know, like serve like soldiers' shoulders. So they got 4 legs, 2 front legs, 2 back legs, and wings on their back. Wyverns have the wings that are like bats, where they got fingers splayed out and connected by long membranes, so they flap. So if we're flapping our arms, if we had membranes in between our fingers, then of course our finger bones would just... and our arms were basically stubs, then yeah, we'd fly like wyverns. And drakes don't fly. So I just noticed that, and now I'm unhappy. The dreadful drake wiped out entire villages, burned cities, and killed countless Nords. It seemed that no power in Tamriel could stop the monster. This was a troubled time in Skyrim's history, for a bitter war of secession raged between the hordes. The Jarls might have been able to conquer the beast if they had worked together, but trust was in desperately short supply. A skillful warrior named Olaf came forward and promised to defeat the beast. In some accounts, he is a Jarl of Whiterun. In other versions of the legend, Olaf promises the people of Whiterun that he will capture the monster if they will name him Jarl. And anyway, Olaf ventures forth with a handful of his most trusted warriors and seeks the beast out, eventually finding Numinex in his lair atop Mount Athor. Needless to say, it's an epic battle. First, Olaf comes at the dragon with his axe and his shield. Some variants of legend say that Olaf and the beast battled with blade and claw for days, but were too evenly matched for either to gain advantage. Most accounts hold that Olaf, perhaps frustrated that his weapons are completely ineffectual against the dragon, finally cast them aside. Giving voice to the rage that has been building within him, Olaf unleashes a terrible shout. Here again, the stories diverge. Many accounts hold that Olaf did not realise he possessed the power of dragon speech, while others suggested that he had long possessed this gift, but wished to test himself against the dragon in martial combat first. Virtually all variations of the legend agree, however, on what happened next. Using the awesome powers of the dragon language, Numinex and Olaf engaged in an epic shouting duel atop Mount Athor. So forceful are their words, they're said to shatter the stone and split the sky. Finally, Numinex collapses from a combination of injury and sheer exhaustion, somehow, and this detail is conspicuously absent in virtually every account. Olaf managed to convey the dragon all the way back to the capital city of Whiterun. The people of Whiterun are assertively impressed with Olaf's hostage. They built a huge stone holding cell at the rear of the place, which they renamed Dragon's Reach. This enormous cell serves as Numenex's prison until his death. Olaf eventually becomes the High King of Skyrim, putting an end to the War of Succession. Presumably, his great deed made him the only leader upon whom all the people could agree, and so the land once again has peace. As a visitor to Skyrim, I find this tale both fascinating and highly entertaining. It is one of the most celebrated legends of the North, and one can easily understand why. It's a story of surpassing heroism, in which a resourceful and worthy Nord does battle with a truly terrifying adversary, and emerges victorious by yelling him into submission. The only way in which this could have been even more of a Nordic tale would be if Olaf beat Numenex in a drinking contest. The legend is not without its doubters, however. The bard Svafnir, who lived during Olaf's reign, wrote and performed an alliterative verse that challenged Olaf's version of events. Enraged, the High King threw the rebellious bard in prison and destroyed all written copies of the verse. Ooh, I mean, they did build Dragon's Leech, and it was an ancient dragon prison, and it serves to capture Odahviing, but ooh. I would love to lay hands on a copy of that verse, I admit. I'm immensely curious to know what assertions Svafnir made about how Olaf really defeated Numenex. Oh, so he doesn't doubt how he defeated him. No, he doesn't debate that he defeated him, but how? Don't you are. There are a few ancient bard texts that provide one possible answer. These tomes suggest that Numenex was particularly foul-tempered, because he was extremely old, and these accounts the dragon spent his final years terrorizing the countryside before flying off to the top of the mountain after to die in peace. Oh. When Olaf finds Numenex, the dragon is too weak to defend himself. Olaf and his men captured the beast without effort, but decide to take advantage of the situation by fabricating a heroic tale. It is worth noting that all of Olaf's warriors who were said to witness the shout duel went on to become wealthy leaders during Olaf's reign as High King. However, it is equally likely that Svafnir had some grudge against Olaf, and his scandalous verse was an attempt to damage the High King's reputation. Alas, we will never know. I leave you now, good reader, with this gentle reminder. A good historian must remain impartial. Consider all points of view. Time is a way of distorting our record of events, so the closer you can get to the original sources, the better. Now I want to stick a bucket on your head. Piss. There you go. Hehehehe. Oh! What? Oh, it's my warmth rating, never mind. Do you just shut... How dare you? How fucking dare you? Put that back on and have some manners.
Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
Why not? I am all about the times of... Psh.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
When I get to it. With gold coins there. Ooh, cheeky fucker. He tried to catch me. He fucking tried. I'll take that bucket back, by the way. Thank you. You look like you have an incredibly long neck at that angle. What the fuck? Ugh, that was weird. Run up here for a moment, Lucan. Alright, Lucan. Just checking the place out. I can't sell this armor.
Town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls
I can't sell this armor. You know what I can do though? There is nothing wrong with me doing this, however. That's what I am allowed to do. Right. Is that we don't have a rule saying, because of course I gotta craft stuff to get my smithing up.
Whatever you need. My
Brawlers,
spirit
leather
is
braces.
simple and strong. I can forge it.
Oh. I was about to say I can probably make some backpacks. Animal collar. Animal pack. Why am I getting animals? Orange is back with 10 roll. I need Crondom. A bedroll would be
You're
beneficial.
looking for a new... Blades, helmets...
Oh, I
Pretty
could...
much anything to suit your needs.
Aye.
Until next time.
Increases your stamina by 20 points. Close to 10% more damage. It makes that actually useful. Increases your magic by 30 points. Lockpicking is 50% easier. See, now that's actually probably the most useful, yeah.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work.
Work but solid. Keep at it. Now shut up. I'll kick you in the bum. That's not registering as stolen.
Keep at it.
After these all this stuff. Iron plate. Hello. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because of the creation club stuff. I'm saying is perfectly legal in our what's it called? In our Ironman run. That leather scout armor, and yet it offers even more protection.
What you need. Leave that fancy
Because if it's in the
stuff
creation
to the
club,
elves.
it's considered balanced enough to play with achievements enabled. So that's what I'm calling us on camping supplies. I don't need them. I don't need them. Oh, I could get the firewood though. Oh, I'm imagining this bedroll will help. Just someone wanted to. Don't matter.
Whatever. The finest weapons and armor.
I can't see. That's the one I meant to have on.
Alright.
Yeah, that's not stolen because that's not the one that I stole, dummy. Well, you know what? I can leave this here. Because if I shouldn't say if, when
I could
I fuck up my Iron Man run and die, I can always come back and sell this stuff later when I'm allowed to sell it. Am I allowed to sell raw materials? They're not worth much. Why would I want to sell them? I can craft with them. Yeah, if I fuck up my Iron Man run, I can come back and I can sell all that. Hehehehe. Yeah, I'll take this. Hehehehe. Now, how does one use that? Well, I'm gonna eat up the rest of these because I need more ingredients. It's just magic. Who would have expected such an effect from a chicken egg? How do I use that bedroll though? How do I use that bedroll though? Hang on. How do I... Hang on, okay. I mean, I imagine I can use it. What'd I do? Oh. Okay. Can you at least, you know, pack it up? What? Is that a thing or is that a... What's it called? How do I use my bedroll? Can I use my bedroll? I'm gonna look it up quickly. Yes, no, this is an entirely new experience for me because I haven't played survival mode. Skyrim survival mode. Backpack bedroll. Ah, okay. Okay, so the bedroll doesn't actually let me sleep, it's purely cosmetic. Okay, in that case,
You looking for a new blade?
what was it doing? Camping supplies, 3 firewood and... Fuck! Mad leather. I can find some, I'm sure. What are you looking at?
I don't owe you money, do I?
I don't think so.
Those old crypts are filled.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas. Alvar and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy.
Okay. What I say, don't women love being led? No, they don't. Most don't. Just because a woman dresses in sexy clothing doesn't mean she wants to be fucking gawked
We
at.
have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just
Try
as
it
much
yourself.
coin.
Me, I'm not a vain person. But when I get dressed up for an interview, or I put in a little bit more effort because we've got guests coming over, it actually feels good to get, dressed up. Oh, check these little more food. More food. I want a salt piles with these little fucking food pieces are nothing more but additional weight. Really? I need salt piles.
Wonder what he's lost, besides his mind. Do your worst.
Fuck you! The battery's dying because I hit her in the face and I didn't get a vibration. Yep, battery's dying. Call that refuse, it's a barrel. You put perfectly good food in a barrel? I mean, in the trash? Otherwise, you are a prime example of the wastefulness of humanity. You are a dumbass. Oh, shit. Oh, dumb shit. Please. What the fucking hell? What was that one? Good question. I don't remember. Oh. Stop it. Where is my Red King to listen to more Fallout lore? God. Red King. So I think it's one word. Yeah, it is. Hey. Well, that we all love a good something. It keeps getting blocked out by someone saying fingers. Gmod idiot box. And you're right. You have to be an idiot to like that. So in other words, I'm an idiot. But the earlier ones.
But I tell you, I saw a dragon.
Did you?
Sure. What do you want?
I want soap piles. I'm grabbing all this food to sell. What I do, I want salt piles. That is what I'm mostly for. Yes! Sure to make a few hot meals for you travel. Son, I will make a lot. I will make a
Can you
lot.
really see a dragon?
Restraint. My father is Alvor.
I bet my Uncle Rayloff is tougher than you are.
I mean apprentice.
No. But it also depends on what. He has to deal with your little ass. So you know what, maybe he is. Because I would have thrown you in the river with your attitude. Maybe he already has. And it didn't work.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
You're a piece of shit. You know what, you're the first one that
Riverwood's
spoke to me.
agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla
Although,
needs a
come to
little help
think of
seeing
it,
Sven
you're
for
both
what he
pieces of
is.
shit.
Could you?
But
could you
you're
give
probably
her
more
this
useful
letter
as a
and say it's
companion than
from
he
Sven?
is.
I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Until next time.
Because, yeah, he's an archer, so he'll be better at it. Go on, hurry up, do your leading. I'm on. Dummy.
This way. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. All right, then.
Sorry, Sven, but you are both pieces of shit. To pull that kind of crap. You both do. Where'd you go, Faendale? I could use an archer companion. There you are.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Lead the way.
At least until I get Lydia.
Need something?
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
The ale is going bad.
All right,
we
then.
need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes.
Why do you
in
look at
yours
me when you're
after all.
talking to her?
Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
I missed.
I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Do you hate me?
You're nothing but trouble.
Yes, you do.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one. I've been trained as a skald, as was my father and my father's father before him. At the Bard's College in Solitude, they train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Until next time.
He's still willing to abide my request, even though he hates my guts.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. I'm just the cook, lad. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Thank you.
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Of course. It's all in this note. Of course. It's all in this note. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Of course. It's all in this note. I ain't looking to make friends.
Sheesh.
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
I wonder if I marry her, if Faendal wants to smack me.
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. Long as you clean up, you know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Thank you.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Had to push that part.
Let's sate that appetite,
Argonian blood. Never mind. You sell blister what for 37 gold? What the fuck kind of thing you think you're pushing here? What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you have salt piles? You do. You have one. Where'd Delphine go? There she is.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Mm-hmm.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
Who do you fight for? Hurt my neck. Hee. Hey. You don't know me. You don't know me. Faendal fucking disappeared. Stop following me. Jesus. Ooh.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
Gotta make sure my tank ain't being considered stealing. Hello.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard
Fish.
stories.
Is it obvious I'm making too much food? I'd rather be prepared. Rather too much food than not enough, and I'm already peckish. Nom 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 nom. I'll tell you what, let's make a whole bunch of food now, and I reckon we'll be good. Hee. Cooked carp. I reckon the rest will sell. What do you think? We got plenty of soups, so we've got plenty of means to feed
The
ourselves.
sooner trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
The more I could hand the man his cabbage when I get over there. If you're wondering where I took the can't seed line, it's from little D&D. Oh shit, I gotta stop this recording.